Is Gudrun, and this is
Johan.
And welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi everybody, and welcome to our show. Thank you for watching us. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that red button, right? And then if you're on Facebook, like our page. And then what do we want them to do? Send us hearts and thumbs up. And then say hello in the comments. Tell us where you're tuning in from. And we love it if they share the show, if they enjoy what they're doing. We have somebody from Wisconsin. Oh, great. Thanks everybody for being here. We've got a lot of fun to show you and talk about today. So, of course, we have a giveaway at the end of the show. So we're going to ask you a question at the end so they can answer and win a gift card. Yay! We have a full house, don't we, here? How many people are in this house now, today, and for the past few days?
5 more people.
5 more people? Well, usually it's just me and Paw, right?
Yeah.
Well, we forgot to introduce our producer.
Yeah.
There's our producer, Mr. HP.
Mr. HP.
AKA Paw.
In the place to be. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, so we have, usually it's just me and Paw in this house, right? And now you have your family, and that's 4.
Yeah.
And then we have Etha's family, and that's 7.
Yes,
So we have 13. We have a little guy. Want to come help us? Leo? Come on up. Oop. There he is.
Oh, a little short.
Yeah.
I don't see.
You don't see? Okay. Can you help us over here? There he is.
There he is.
Hi. Here. Come and sit on my lap. Then you see better. And this is, what's your name? You going to tell everybody? Leo. Yeah. All right, we're going to have some fun this week. It is a full house, but let's start by telling everybody who was our winner this week. Can you give us a drum roll, Papa?
Ready.
Our winner from last week's show is Kathy Birch. Yay! I asked, the question was, how far ahead do you like to plan life events? And Kathy says, I probably do not go any further than 6 months ahead. Good job, Kathy. Just send us an email to help@GEquiltDesigns to claim your gift card, and we will get it to you right away.
Show will.
All right, so we usually start with our tip of the day, don't we, Johan? So today is a special day because it's the 4th Tuesday, and we have a new Jambalaya block to share with you. So should we just kick it right in for Jambalaya block number 2?
Kick it on in.
Before we get started, make sure you have your pattern for the Bro Bridge block. It's going to be on 2 pages, and like I said, we're visiting Bro Bridge, which is probably known as the crawfish capital of the world. So with its strong ties to Cajun music and food, it really captures the warm communal spirit of South Louisiana. So I have all my pieces cut here. I have them all organized by my organizing stickers and clips, and I am ready to dive right into step 1, where we're making quarter square triangles. So we're making quarter square triangles using 3 different fabrics. So you should have had 2 squares of one fabric and then a single square of the other 2. You layer the single squares with the squares that you have 2 of, and we are going to cut them apart to create half square triangles. Once we do that, we layer them again together, so that you're layering in, still in step 1, you're layering what is green in my block, so you can see that the greens are never touching. So you have 4 colors layered, you align the seams, and then you cut them right apart and sew on the cut edge and create quarter square triangles. We are going to trim those quarter square triangles to a 4.5 inch quarter square triangle. You'll see them right here. And then moving on into step 2, we sew 4 of them together, making sure that you turn so that the fabric 2 is always on the inside, creating that pinwheel. So your quarter square triangle should have the fabric 2 and fabric 4 across from each other. And then of course the fabric, this one is the fabric 6 on the sides. So once you have that sewn, I have you do a lot of pressing open because we have a lot of seams coming at it. So once you have that, moving into step number 3, we are making flying geese, large flying geese. We're making 2 different kinds. This is 3 and 4 really, so I just made those together. Layering, of course, the fabric 4 and fabric 1 together. And then on the other side, we have fabric 6 and fabric 1. And cut them apart, layer them back together, and so that just like we're doing flying geese, which you have done before, we cut them back apart and sew on the stitch line, and then we are going to trim these flying geese in step number 1. They're going to be trimmed to 4x8 finished, and then we are going to do the same in step number 4, same size, but we need 4 of this colorway and we need 8 of this colorway. So same size, we just swapped the fabric. So fabric 1 is the smaller square in step 3 and fabric 1 is the larger square in step 4. So once we have that made, we're going to move on to step number 5. We have our flying geese from step 3, and the first thing we're going to do is take our center block and sew these blocks, sew these flying geese on each side, just like that. And pressing, we're going to press towards the center so that everything lays nice and flat. From there, we're going to take the other 2 flying geese and we're going to add these squares, a D square to each side like this. We'll do that to both of them. So we have 2 sets of those. And from there, moving into step number 7, we're going to sew that to the center on each side, creating our whole center of the block like this. So we're going to sew these. These are all going to match because this pressed outwards and this is inwards. So these are going to nest together very nicely. And now we're ready to move on into step number 8. So in step 8, we are going to be making half square triangles with the 8 at a time method. And we've done this before, of course. So this, we are making 4-inch finished half square triangles and we need 8 of them. So you end up with 2 of the quarter square units, where you then go ahead and trim those and you end up with 8 half square triangles. So set these aside for now. We are going to move on into step number 9, where we're going to make strip sets out of the E strip from fabric 3 between 2 F strips of fabric 1, pressing towards the center. And then we're going to subcut this using our Stripology XL ruler. So the subcuts are going to be 4.5 inches. So that means that you will get 4 out of that strip set, 4 units that look like this out of that strip set. So from there, we are actually going to use our half square triangles, moving into step number 10. And we're going to sew these to each side. Just make sure you turn them the right way, so kind of away from the corners like this. So we're going to sew a half square triangle to each side, just like that. We're going to press towards the center unit, so away from the half square triangles, and you're going to make 4 of these units, and it will look like this. Moving on into step number 11, we're going to take the other set of flying geese from step 4 and simply are going to sew those together right next to each other. And I like to sew this and then press that seam open. It is going to really alleviate the thickness here where the seams come together. So I like to press these open. And then moving on into step number 12, we're going to sew these 2 together, making sure again that you turn them the correct way. So the flying geese are going to sit kind of like little roofs on top of these units here. So sew these together here, and we are going to be pressing away from the flying geese, so towards the bottom unit like this. So once you have that done, it's going to look like that. And we're going to, again, make 4 of these. So one more step for one more part that we have to assemble before we start putting the whole block together. We are going to move on into step number 13. I actually did 13 and 14 together. First, you're going to do strip sets, sewing an E strip from fabric 1 and 3 together, and then again, fabric 2 and 3 together, and pressing towards the darker fabric, which is fabric 3, pressing towards fabric 3. And then once we have those sewn, I subcut them at the same time because they are the same size. So here we have from each of those strip sets, you will get 4 units, and they are 4.5-inch wide when they're cut. So once we have those units, we are moving on into step 15, where we're going to sew them together. And this is also important to make sure that we have the orientation correct. So we have the fabric 3 on opposite corners, and then we have these exactly like this. You're going to flip this on top. These seams are going to nest very nicely. Sew down the center, or sew down with your scant quarter-inch seam. And once we have that sewn, we're going to press towards just like we show you to this side, so towards the fabric 1 piece. So we're going to make 4 of these 4 patches that are all going to be identical. So now it is time to start assembling the whole block. So let's just look at, I'm going to look at kind of half of it so that we can see it on the screen. So we have this center. Of course, we were going to sew these pieces to each side. So this would be the center of our block. And then from there, we are adding our side units from step 12 to each side here. So this will look like this. Obviously, we have our other pieces already on the bottom here. You can see a little bit of it, but maybe it'd be easier to see it to get a gauge on how the whole thing looks, like that. And on the other side, we would have these guys. So as you can see, these units here will connect in the same color. So looking kind of like this. And then once we have these sides on, we're pressing these towards the center. And then for the top and bottom, we're going to take one of the side units from step 12 and add those 4 patches to each side. So we're adding the 4 patches, making sure they're turned exactly like this when you sew it to this unit. So make sure it turns this way and then turn that way. And for these, we're pressing outwards so that when you add this onto here, things will nest really nicely. I'm going to press that outwards. And there we have that final seam here and here. And for this final press, I just pressed away from the center, keeping it that way. And that finalizes our Bro Bridge block, which should, of course, measure 32.5 inches once it's all pieced together. So there is our Jambalaya block. What did you think about that, Johan? It was pretty cool. So I hope you join us for making some Jambalaya blocks, whether you turn them into small quilts to donate to NICUs or maybe put a few together for a bigger quilt. Now, just know that how to get these patterns, you can purchase the Jambalaya program on our website. Just go to Block of the Months and you'll find Jambalaya. And actually right there on that page, there is a downloadable PDF with all of our volunteer information that are collecting quilts for NICUs if you're interested in donating your quilts. So the whole full block can become a quilt in its own, or you can put multiple together for a bigger quilt. So the pattern and video is already in your account. Now, when you purchase the package, your video is going to be a little bit longer because it's going to include the cutting as well. So any questions, let us know, but these are so fun to do and really so much easier than they look. Even though they look complicated, they are big pieces, so very forgiving and great way to practice those stripologized techniques. Okay, everybody's loving the blocks from all over, so it's great. Now, should we move on? Should we tell folks where I went with your dad this weekend?
Yeah.
Yes, we did a really, really quick trip. We flew to Amsterdam on, when did we fly to Amsterdam? Wednesday night. We landed in Amsterdam on Thursday. And then we went to H&H Cologne, which is a trade show in Cologne, Germany. So we took the train to Germany. And there you could probably see the Echoes of Iceland quilts hanging in the Macauer UK/Andover booth. And then we saw some great booths at the show, made some great contacts. Very exciting because the booths are just gorgeous. Now this show is just like it's a wholesale show, like the one is in Chicago, the trade show part. It mixes both quilting and of course yarn and needlework and all those soft crafts. So a lot of fabric for garments and garment sewing. But it was just really cool to see some very, very elaborate booths, as you can see, and some great displays. Yeah, I love this one. It was just like a department store, some of them. But we met some great people, made great contacts, and looking forward to going probably next year. So we just came back Monday, so it was really quick, but of course did a little bit of sightseeing. Of course, had to go to the Dom, the cathedral in Cologne, which is just absolutely an amazing piece of architecture. And then we took the train back to Amsterdam on Sunday. Did a little bit of sightseeing around Amsterdam. We went on a little cruise around the canals and learned about history. The trees are starting to bloom. It's just so gorgeous. And then had to go to of course, a traditional brow house. This was our view from our little lunch spot, which was just amazing. Had some really good spot food, and then we took off on a little cruise as the sun was going down. So it was beautiful. Really, really enjoyed our time. It was way quick, so we're a little tired today, but we made it. And what did you get, Johan?
A jersey.
He got a new jersey. He got a Ajax, which is the Amsterdam team. Yes.
Stars.
Yeah. Very cool. And you got a jacket too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you speak German?
Sewed off.
I speak, well, I can't say I speak. I understand a little bit. I did take a little German in high school, but just kind of the basics. I can survive in a situation, maybe. I can, yeah, save myself. I had to do that a couple of times. But no, I can't say I can speak it fluently. I wish I could.
Did you make it to the top of the cathedral?
I didn't. No, it was actually it was closed off. They were having some kind of there's some repairs going on in the center, so we were only let in on the side this time. I have gone there 3 times, and walked the whole thing, but did not go up this time. They had it closed. All right. So any more questions on Sue was asking if I have no jet lag. Well, I tried to stay up as late as I could last night. I think it was 10 o'clock when I finally went to bed. Up at 4. So yeah, there's a little bit of that going on. But I don't mind, so I can be up when the kiddos get up.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, we have an amazing thing kicking off today, you guys. We have a spring sale starting right now. We have, so this is your notice. So those of you that are lucky enough to watch our show live, there are lots of stuff that's been discounted up to 50% off of fabric. So you can get some fabrics down to $6.95 a yard. A lot of our
great deals.
Very current fabric is down to $9.95 a yard. So check it out. Lots of bundles, half-yard bundles, fat quarter bundles, little bundles, maybe some kits. And of course, lots and lots of 1 yards and 3 yards, a few 108. So check it out. It is time to clear this spring, of course, a little spring cleaning so that we can be ready for all the new stuff, right? And I thought that it'd be perfect. So there's 2 basic collections that are being discontinued by the fabric companies. So of course, we decided to give you the advantage of that and put them on sale. One of them is Retro Stitch. And so we not only discounted our 1 yards, we decided this is a great basic. We kind of are gonna miss it because I really like it. We decided to put together a bundle. So the bundle is discounted, of course, but let's look at it. So you gotta call out these colors, Johan. So Retro Stitch has this really nice, kind of a hashtaggy texture. Yeah, so this is a nice light pink, right?
And some dark.
So we're gonna do a little rainbow,
Oh, yeah.
right? So next up,
This is like the same thing, but it's like a...
is this more like a little bit darker than a bubblegum pink, isn't it?
Yeah.
So love that, and I really like this one. It's kind of a perfect orange, isn't it? A little bit darker orange, like a little rusty orange. But this one is bright like the what?
Sun.
Bright like the sun. We have some sunshine here today, don't we? Yeah, really pretty. So we have 12 fabrics in here.
Then green.
Yeah, we have green. Really cute. Nice little, I think this color name is avocado. And then we have a darker green. This is also very pretty. A little bit of olive in it, right? Kind of an olive green. And then check this out. I love a good kind of a light aqua turquoise color. This one is nice and muted. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of missed this one, because it has not such saturated color. It has a little texture in the background. Now this is your favorite color, one of your favorite colors, right?
Blue.
Blue, a little light blue.
Purple is my second.
Your purple, oh, look at this. That's a nice purple.
Purple is second.
I'm gonna put that over here. And then this next one is another blue. A little bit darker. So pretty. Okay, do we have room for, we have 2 more.
Yeah, and
Because we had to do some neutrals in here. Let's move it a little bit this way.
Put it right on the top.
Yeah, we'll put it on top here. So this is a nice kind of a taupey gray. So this is almost a brown, but gray, right? And then let's see, there, and then one more. It's a little bit darker gray, like a nice charcoal, but a nice warm. Yeah, it's like rocks, right? So that's, how many are these? That's 12, right?
Yeah.
12 colors. This is retro stitch. We do have it both in a fat quarter bundle and a half yard bundle. I did do a fabric pull with this because this is perfect to kind of put into your collection, your stash, to kind of pull into other collections. So it is a basic, a great tone on tone basic. This next collection is a French general, and it is gorgeous. This was just perfect to showcase today after I just was in Europe and saw some amazing, beautiful, soft French embroideries and fabrics. So this is French general for Moda. I love this unique colorway. This is the main print. Just beautiful, kind of a mauve purples and maroon, and this beautiful brighter red. Just really pretty. So we have, huh? Yes. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Fleur De Paris is the name of this collection. Oh, you wanted to show him your jacket. You can put it on the table. Yes. So this is his jacket. Look at that. Amsterdam's Football Club, Ajax, since 1900. Cool. Yeah. All right. Let's look at more French fabric. Love it, Johan. So we have this beautiful color, just a soft, kind of a mauve, what it would say, violet or purple. Yeah. And then there's a great kind of a tone on tone. It's got a little bit of a texture, like a linen texture. So we have 4 prints in this color, and then we go into the typical taupey color that French general is kind of known for, just so purely French.
These look the same.
Yeah, look at that. This one has the little birds in the trees, and then this vine has a little bit of directional action going on.
Everybody liked your new nice jacket.
Everybody loved your jacket, Johan. That's really good.
Thank you.
You're going to wear it to school when you get back, right?
Yeah, maybe.
And the same is the print that is here, just in a different color. And then we have this beautiful one, a little bit lighter background to it. But I really like this one because it has that same purple as is in here, in these colors. So it's like the same hue. And then we have the reds. So starting with the birds that we also have in this print here. And it's this nice, brighter, soft red. So beautiful. And look at this one, has a little pagoda or something in here, and the florals. And look, there's these, are these little birds on a, yes.
Like heart.
They're like hearts, but they could be birds, right?
Yeah. Like a tear on top of
Thank you for taking a closer look, Johan. And then we have the small flowers, again, in the 3rd colorway. It's nice, right? Has a little bit of touch of green in the leaves.
We have, we have.
And then finally, we have that tone-on-tone linen texture in this beautiful, beautiful color. This is so classic French. Look, isn't that gorgeous? Fleur De Paris by French General. Let me show you all of the fabrics that I pulled with it. We have some beautiful hues there that you can mix in to build more. This one is called Seedling in the mauve.
Ooh.
Love that. So it's like a perfect mix. Also, Flora Elements Rose Wine. I love that with the little flowers on it already.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Look, that kind of do have flowers too.
Yeah. And then I thought this a little darker seedling. This is called Plum. Would be great to kind of it's the same tone, perfect tone, but it has a little bit of that darker. See how the darker is in here?
Oh, yeah.
And then I went even one more darker, dry brush in the wine.
Oh, maybe this.
So can you find this color? So look, it's like this dark in here and it's dark in here.
Maybe, no.
Mm-hmm. And more in here as well. It goes really nicely.
Maybe it goes right.
All right, so then for those light tones, Deco Stitch Windswept. Look at that. That's a perfect same color, isn't it? And then I went another seedling. It just seems like it's the perfect palette for this collection. This is Dove. And then I went one just a little bit darker because there is a little bit of that taupe in some of those leaves. This is Surface Design. Can you read that, Johan? Nut, yeah. Nut is the color name.
Nut?
Yeah, you got it. So you are getting so good at reading. So then we have the reds, starting with the Bumbleberries Autumn Reds. Got those soft tones. So, right? It looks very good. I did a little bit brighter dry brush cherry. It's a little bit brighter, but it still goes well with it because it's got so many hues in here. And then we had to do one that Amma designed, right? This is Hema Pebbles Red Currant. And you know why I picked it? See how it's kind of a little bit purple in between the pebbles? So it kind of works really nicely with it. And then I thought we would do two accent colors that give it a little bit of a punch. You can go very similar to the line. This is Surface Design in the Merlot. So this is kind of the darkest parts of the accents in the line. And so you can give it a really nice punch as an accent, as like a narrow border. Or if you wanted to go find something that is totally not in the collection, how about some mustard yellow, Bumbleberries English mustard. So it goes well, is not too wild, but if you wanted just a little touch of a different color, I think that'd be a good idea. So this one is Fleur De Paris by French General for Moda Fabrics. All right, now I just realized I forgot to find you guys a wide back that goes with this, but we have some really nice soft florals that would really work well with this collection. Now, Papa, you have a quilt behind you that's kind of got similar colors, not quite the same, but it is a French General collection. Yeah, this one is kind of just the reds and darks, but mixing the lights in there with a little purple. This is actually a Nova quilt, so. Love that. Oh, we forgot to tell them what's behind us.
Oh, yeah.
We have the one behind me is called Kite Runner. And then the one behind you is called Jewel. That one in the corner. Yeah.
Pretty.
All
I
triangles.
have some green in your favorite color.
Yeah.
And blue for my favorite color.
Yes, I put blue behind you because it's your favorite color. Now we have some great brand new wide backs in the store as well. So we got some Stonehenge in. This one is Stonehenge Bluet and Blue Lagoon. Sorry, Blue Lagoon. And then this color is called Calypso with the purples.
Ooh.
Then we have Stonehenge Mountain Mist. Oh, that's cool. And then Stonehenge Nightshade.
That one's cool.
Nightshade. Ooh, a little darker with a
little
more
purple.
purpley red. Yeah, so these are all brand new, and you can get our wide backs in 3-yard cuts, so they will measure at least 108 by 108. And we sometimes have some 2-yard cuts as well, which are going to be then 72 by 108. All right, it's time for our question, Johan.
Oh, yeah.
Since we were just in Germany, and you know, German food is German food, you can find some really good, nice ones. It's always a little tricky for us that don't eat a lot of meat, but I was curious to ask you guys, what is your favorite German food, if you will. And it's okay to say German chocolate cake. It's okay.
That's mine. No, I like, what's the cheese?
Oh, Spätzle.
Spätzle.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Spätzle is good. I had a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I
And
will
German
have to
chocolate
say,
cake.
Maybe I had that before.
yeah, you probably had it before, but they have a lot of sausages and a lot of meat too, but also really good cheese. Really, really good cheese.
That sounds good.
Sounds good. Yes, really good cheese.
That's making me
I will say that the street food in Germany is also really, really, really good, which is not really German food, but it is usually those gyros, or you can get a sandwich or a wrap, and it's really good. They have all the kind of the German accompaniments like sauerkraut and stuff. So yeah. Oh, Lebkuchen, potato sausage and kraut.
German potato
Lebkuchen
salad.
are good. Yes. Anything baked is good. And their bakeries are amazing. Yes, we love going to the bakeries.
Schnitzel?
Wiener Schnitzel? Yeah. Well, let us know in the comments. And you're automatically entered to win next week for our show. Our next week's show is going to land on March 31st, last day of the month. So this is a month where we have 5 Tipsy Tuesdays. And this Friday coming up, are you going to co-host on Friday? Too? Happy Friday show? We might have a bunch of you co-hosting. And that is going to be March 27th at 12 p.m. Central. But we should really take an opportunity to say happy birthday to your great-grandma, to my mom. She had a birthday
Happy
yesterday.
birthday,
She had a big
Amma.
birthday yesterday, and she's celebrating in Spain with great-grandpa, right? Grandpa Geasley. And for some other friends, her sister and husband. So happy birthday, time to mama, mean.
Happy birthday.
And we will see you later. But that's our show. Am I forgetting anything?
I don't think so. I think you
Are we
got it.
forgetting anything?
Maybe.
What are we going to go cook tonight for dinner? We want to share with them what we're cooking for dinner? You were helping me
Oh, yeah.
prepare it? We are cooking some fish. Very exciting. Yes. So thank you all for watching us tonight. We appreciate you being here and have a great, great time. Remember the sale. It's always best if you go shopping early. Some are very limited quantities. So check it out and we will see you next time. Bye.
Sunrise shining through my sewing room, coffee brewing, fabric in bloom, stacks of color lined up clean, living out that GE dream. Rulers there, steady hands, turning yardage into plans from Minnesota down to the seas. We're stitching joy with GE. Every cut so straight and true, confidence in what we do. I love quilting. G-Design sets me free. I love quilting. Stripology harmony. Line it up and let it glide. Watch those perfect pieces slide. Oh, I love quilting. Sewing community. Grab that stripology ruler now. Measure once, you'll see how. No more guessing, no more stress. Just clean cuts and happy dance. Stack it up, strip it tight. Turn that fabric into life. From the classroom to the cruise, we got nothing left to lose. When I hear that rotary sing, it feels like everything. I love quilting. G-Design sets me free. I love quilting. Stripology harmony. From 10-inch squares to border lines. Precision every time. Oh, I love quilting and stitch inside of me. Yeah. Stripology ruler in my hand. Cutting straight down. That's what G's about. From beginners to the pros. Feel that Stitching legacy.